Amplify snack brands, maker of Skinny Pop popcorn, going public at the NYSE today. Joining me is the CEO, Tom Innes. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Are you disappointed in the open at all? Stock did sell off early.
No, not at all. I mean, we priced well above our range, and beyond that, this is day one, right? I mean, I can't really watch the stock. I got to focus on building a company, right?
So let's talk about day two. Now, one thing you've mentioned is that you expect to grow sales in about the 3 to 4 range the next couple of years. Is that organic growth or through acquisitions?
No, that's organic growth today, right? We do plan on acquiring new businesses as we move forward, but we see strong growth for the two brands that we have today, both Skinny Pop popcorn and Pocky tortilla chips.
You just made that last acquisition. How eager are you to make another?
Probably not for another year or so. We certainly want to give Pocky the focus it deserves and integrate it into the company, get it ready for its national launch, and then bring it to the American public early next year.
You had a big move in your market share last year, a big gain. Can you continue to do that this year?
I think we can. The business is growing rapidly. The category in popcorn continues to expand. And as we can grow with the category, we can continue to do that, right? I mean, Americans are rediscovering kind of popcorn and shelf-stable popcorn because it's just better than it's been, right? And so consumers are voting with their dollars. We continue to grow.
And your whole theme is kind of a better for you snack. So you've been in the food industry for a while. How do you know that's just not a fad? I mean, an apple in theory is better for you than popcorn.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing it for over a decade, right? Consumers are moving to better for you, and what they're really looking for, we believe, are just simple, transparent ingredients. And so that's really been our mission, to provide great tasting products with the simplest, fewest ingredients we can.
So obviously most of your sales are from Skinny Pop. How do you see that diversifying on the sales front as you move forward?
So clearly we're going to put some emphasis on Pocky. We're going to continue to grow Skinny Pop, but we're going to put a big national launch behind Pocky early next year. And so as we move out into next year and into 17, we'll see a lot more diversification in our portfolio.
And how about any potential diversification in your distribution channels?
That's already happening today. So we've hired a phenomenal sales team, and we are gaining distribution rapidly with, you name a retailer today, we probably have them with Skinny Pop.
And how much will you see that growing? In other words, how many more retailers do you want to put into your orbit? Yeah,
the nice thing about snacks, right, they're kind of sold everywhere. So we can continue to expand distribution for years. We are doing a great job with grocers. The opportunity for us in a lot of our core accounts is to build out our SKUs, right? So the number of products we actually have on shelf, and so we're doing that as well.
Isn't it a brutal battle for shelf space, though?
Yeah, it can be, right? But if you love competition, you love what we do, right? And it's competition, and so we'll fight for that shelf space. We've got great competitors, and we look to take some of theirs. But the other thing that's happening, because the category is growing so rapidly, is the retailers making space for more and more popcorn.
So let's talk numbers once again. One thing we saw in your numbers is that income was hurt a little bit by an increase in marketing expenses. What happens to that side of the business now that you are public? Do you have to ramp that up or scale back?
No, I think we're going to ramp that up a little bit. This product has great margins. We certainly have opportunity to continue to support the business, and we want to do that. We can support it through our retailers, but also through our direct marketing efforts, and we're doing that, right? So we're focusing more on social media to drive awareness, and a lot more on field marketing to get samples in people's mouths, because if they try our products, they'll come into the franchise.
Since you brought it up, how great are those margins?
The margins are great. I mean,
with the number?
Yeah, the numbers are great. I mean, we think they're going to settle out in the kind of mid-30s-ish is really our goal over a long term, and that gives us room to be able to support the business and continue to grow. Look, we're all about growth, right? So we want to make sure we're investing in that growth.
Tom Innes, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.